Hi Taurus, Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're well. This is your November 2018 love reading, answering the question, how does he or she feel about me? It also gives you insight into, how you're feeling, your feelings towards the relationship and where you're at. It's for everyone with their moon, ascendant, sun, possibly Venus sign of Taurus. It could also be someone with their seventh house being ruled by Taurus as well. So if you're a Scorpio rising, then your seventh house will be ruled by Taurus. And I found personally that you can actually find some insightful information through looking at your seventh house ruler readings. So yeah, that's all I had to say. Sorry for that long intro, but I hope that you're all well anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards. I do see there on the screen that we do have the Five of Pentacles at the base of the deck. So it looks like for this month there'll be a feeling of maybe feeling alone, having that alone time, not letting people in. We do have the Four of Coins underneath as well. I think you're being advised to, if you cannot receive, then you are to give. I think that's what you're being asked here. Like, obviously make wise investments, but it will I think it's kind of like where you feel better when you help someone when you're in a position of needing help. Sometimes being able to help other people takes your mind off your own problems, sometimes even makes your problems feel small, and can put you in a better, more positive state of being than a feeling of lack or want. So yeah, that's basically what's being said there. How that ties into your relationship, we'll see. It may not tie in at all. It may be from a complete different angle, but that's basically what I'm picking up so far. So the Ace of Pentacles has fallen out of the deck. Sorry about the lighting, it's stopping you. You can see that there. I'm sure you've seen it 1,000 times anyway. I know I have. So many good readers on YouTube. So yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles at the center of the reading, it shows me that your partner looks to be ready to make a commitment. So you may be feeling lack, but in actual fact, there is an offer on the table of commitment, an opportunity, a new start, possibly a new solid start, a start that actually maybe between two earth signs. Well, you're not on earth. Oh, yeah, you're on earth sign. Yeah. Sorry, did see. But yeah, there seems to be a solid start here offered to you that you can take if you see fit. The Five of Coins can also be about soulmates, having someone to walk with through the good and bad times. So that could also be what's happening here as well. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles as to how, like, where your partner is coming from. There may be hidden motivations, subconscious kind of private life position. They may be quite content on their own. They may not feel that they want for anything, and may be very self-sufficient monetarily, in every way really. A very stable person. They seem to have all their kind of everything's covered, and yeah, they're quite brave and they're ready to take on new challenges. They may be quite generous as well. They may like animals and pets and things like that. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups here for the near past. So there is quite a lovely little union that has been had. So yeah, this Five of Coins could be actually showing some sort of special union When I say special, I don't mean to make it sound like overly dramatic, but I mean like something tangible, like something real, something that can really be built on. Like there's obvious reasons for why you guys would work out. For instance, that you could have a kind of checklist, or probably I should say wish list or manifestation list, and you may quite clearly state that you want a guy or a girl with these qualities, and maybe this person kind of ticks those boxes for you as well. And that may be also how your partner sees you. That there's a obvious connection here for you. Although this person is very comfortable financially, it's like this person is just waiting now to meet the right person. I think like life is good, but they would like even more. And I think they are also offering you some sort of financial opportunity too. Maybe they've got businesses that you can get involved in and maybe earn an income from, or maybe he or she might give you a business, or I think there's money involved here, and it seems like quite a positive opportunity so far. Okay, then we've got the Two of Coins, more money. Sorry you can't see that, guys. But yeah, it's the Two of Coins here. So this person is looking to make a decision. There's another two here. They're looking to make a decision around commitments. They may also be wanting some excitement in their life. They may be quite looking forward to, you know, juggling work and love life, or to commitments. They're ready for this new challenge possibly as well. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got a cold. So yeah, they could be quite looking forward to having a lot of fun in this connection, in this union. And again, they could be looking to spend money as well. As more coins here. They could maybe see you as someone who enjoys nice things. Maybe that's what this is about. They may be looking and planning to treat you to things, or be generous in some way, or financially. And yeah, they're quite excited. I think maybe it seems that it's quite dry, their energy here and them currently. So it may be that they are looking to, you know, start to have a bit more of an emotional life. I've seen that a lot over the past few readings, where people have been single or focused on work mainly, and like now they're kind of feeling all emotional. I don't know if maybe because the sun's in Scorpio. We were just in Virgo a couple of months ago. Virgo being a sign of work, etc., and Scorpio being all about deep emotion. Maybe that's happening. But yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, sorry, so I'm a little bit low energy, but yeah. So yeah, I think this person is looking to kind of spice up their life a little bit. And they could be making a choice and making a commitment as well. They may want to do that. Okay, so now we've got the Ace of Swords. That's great. That's another positive card. So it looks like there's a lovely new start here that this person is experiencing. They make a decision as well, which could also be about commitment, as there's like these coins cards here. It could be about a commitment. So we've got the Eight of Cups to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So is this person looking still for something? This person seems to be on some sort of journey towards finding happiness. I think that's what that is. For them, they are still looking for their happiness. They quite want to get emotionally involved in something. Like they're looking for a relationship. This person, they have everything but they want, obviously, they want the Ten of Cups kind of energy. And I think that's what they're kind of searching for. And that's why they're giving this offer to you. But with this person wearing the red cloak, it always reminds me that this person is being brave in some way. They're stepping out into maybe situations that they're not really used to. I mean, if you think about it, if someone has got like a car, the house, the money, the lifestyle, the friends, the family, everything is just perfect. Like, why would you throw something in the mix if everything's great? You know, love can sometimes ruin people, you know. Not ruin, not forever, but it can, you know, it can change people's whole lives, you know. So yeah, it could be an earth sign that you're seeing. Yeah, keep an earth sign that you're seeing that isn't really maybe like accustomed to, or not, you know, they may be very good when it comes to money and thinking and all those kind of maybe more masculine traits, but maybe they're more feminine side. It's about kind of going with the flow, or getting involved. Maybe a real challenge for them, which they seem to be quite excited about anyway, because I think they do feel like their life is a bit dry and they maybe want to kind of make it a bit more fun maybe. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles to clarify this Nine of Pentacles. So this person is quite slow moving, as they say with the Knight of Pentacles. They may be ready for a change, and they want it to be a long-term commitment. So it looks like you probably are with an earth sign, or maybe this is all about you. You know, maybe this is really how they feel about you, that maybe, you know, they do want a long-term relationship with you. But they have a clear plan. The Knight of Pentacles is always someone that's got a plan. They know exactly what they want. They're in a real position now to take that next step in their life, to reach, you know, that King of Pentacles level, to mature. So this person does want to make a commitment, and it looks like they've chosen you. With the Ace of Pentacles here, the Eight of Cups could suggest this person is going somewhere to find what it is they do actually want. But with it coupled with the Ace of Pentacles, tells me that I think this person isn't going anywhere. And the Two of Cups also previously, it's looking like this person does really want to make a commitment. They don't want like a short fling, you know. And if they want a short, if it's not like they want that, but if that's what came of it, that's what came of it. But they would probably be, they wouldn't draw it out. They would literally, okay, well, that's all that it was. Okay, fine, I'm moving on. They're looking for what they're looking for, basically. And if they don't get that, I don't feel that they would stick around. So I think they're kind of maybe trying something with you as well. They're actually just enjoying adding some emotion to their life. Okay, so in the near past, we've got the Devil card here to clarify the Two of Cups. So yeah, it could be a Capricorn that you're seeing at the moment. There's definitely a strong sexual chemistry between you both. Definitely for your partner. They may also feel quite committed to you. They've got a very strong bond to you. It could be even obsessive, it could be controlling, or all a bit too much, very full on. I feel they have an agenda, and it probably is quite selfish. They do want what they want. So there's an element of kind of selfishness, which isn't bad. Like, being selfish isn't the end of the world. I mean, you have to be selfish to survive. So I'm not judging your partner, but yeah, it's like they're maybe very willful. You know, they maybe even try to bring business into the relationship, kind of thing. Like, they still have got their business hat on, but they need to, you know, actually kind of let that go a little bit, and actually kind of allow themselves to dream instead of being so kind of factual about things and so practical. So they could be in a bad habit of that as well, or maybe quite addicted to work. And work is where they get a lot of their power. So this could be like a very business kind of business person. Then we've got the Ace of Swords to clarify the Two of Coins. So their intentions, they may be a bit fearful about actually fully kind of letting themselves go in this relationship. They could also, yeah, I think that they've just got fears about actually fully giving themselves in this relationship. They may be a little bit kind of controlling around their emotions and don't know how to just let loose and be free and be confident and not worry about what people think, about what, you know, they may have a lot of doubts. They may not have a lot of faith in love. So it looks like they're making an offer, but it's like it's all depending on whether or not their Eight of Cups really is realized. They're still kind of hesitant. So their intention at the moment, which I think is going to be quite short-lived. Well, we've got the Three of Cups here to clarify the Ace of Swords. But I think this Eight of Cups is quite important to them, especially as they are at the Nine of Coins. They're at a very confident, secure place in their life. Even the Devil card represents them as well. They're quite strong, I think, people, and powerful to an extent in some way, most likely through business and things like that, position. And they're looking for that emotional contentedness because they have everything they want, but it's just one thing they need, which is love and a relationship. There may be a lot of things that they need to consider before they make a commitment, you know, because I think people in those kind of positions, when they choose a partner, it's like they're not just choosing someone that they love. Sorry, that sounds bad, right? But they are looking for love, and they do need love, and it has to be real love. But this person also needs to be able to look good whenever they go to these events. For instance, you know, President Obama married Michelle Obama. Like, he chose her because, you know, I think she's got 2 degrees and she looks professional. She acts in a really like with good etiquette, and she's very, carries herself very well, and she's able to kind of she's got that kind of persona basically that matches his lifestyle, and she has the same values and standards as he does, probably, or at least to the extent that, you know, where they can you know, work together. You catch my drift, right? So So yeah, but this person does make a choice in the near future, and I think this person will make a decision in the near future, but they still will want to. I think this person will make a decision in the near future, and they're actually going to come closer to you. They're going to take that step, take that risk, I think, because the reason why I say that is because the Three of Cups, to me, always looks like it's someone who's trying to kind of join a party. Like this person in the red is the only one who doesn't have a head tie, but the other girl's got the head tie behind her back, and she's got her arm right in front of her, and the person in red is trying to join in, and this is the one that's taking the risk, the brave one, you know. Red also symbolizes love as well, and then we've got the cups and threes about bonding. So it's like this person wants to bond, wants to get in, but there's some sort of barrier. So I don't know if that's possibly you may be feeling like you want to play, you want to have fun or whatever, but you don't want like maybe it's you now judging him or her, and or you now kind of considering him or her, like the kind of ball's kind of in your court kind of thing. But they've decided that they want to move forward with you. They've made up their mind. They have all the information. That there will come a point in the near future, possibly end of November, where they will actually reach a decision, find clarity, strike a line in the sand, or they would have figured it out, and they're going to be quite happy about it as well. They'll feel like they found the one. They found one that actually might tick all these boxes that they may have. Okay, so then we've got the King of Swords for your position, Taurus. So you're in a position where maybe you think this person is quite calculating. You may see this person as having a plan. You may see right through this person. And therefore, because of that, you also may be hatching your own plan. I know I'm talking about it like some sort of war, but they do say all is fair in love and war. And I really do actually believe that it is a bit of a game. It's weird. It's like a mating game, you know, where one does one dance and the other does the other dance. And it's kind of like that. We respond to each other. So, and it is a give and take, and it is about, I mean, obviously we always want a win-win situation. So it's nothing like war. But even in war, aren't they always looking for like a truce? Or is it complete annihilation of the opposition? I don't know. I don't know enough about war to know. But yeah, all is fair in love and war. And I feel that that's how maybe you feel at the moment. Like, it's okay, well, fine. You know, you've got your plan. I've got my knives out too. Okay, I've got a plan. And you probably are in quite a good position as well. You don't seem to be able to be easily fooled either. You know exactly what you want, and you're not actually investing any of your emotions into this actually. So far, you haven't. You could have a lot of questions yourself for this person. You know, you may want to know a lot. You may also see this person as a good move, because if this person is powerful, okay, and you are looking to, you know, get involved and have a relationship, and you want something long term, maybe with kids or really settling down, buying houses together and stuff or whatever, then it would be a good move to really get with someone that is in that position to be able to kind of live that lifestyle with you. So So yeah, maybe you're kind of looking at it like that as well. Like, okay, this person actually may have a lot of good connections or whatever. Like, how can I make this work for me too? You know, so it could be a bit of that. The King of Swords, they say, is the most powerful card in the deck. So I think you are dealing with a very powerful person, but I think you yourself are also very powerful because you have the insight into these things. And on top of that, what gives you power, so it seems, although I see the Lover's card here, is that I don't think you're so attached. You know, you're able to be quite detached and remain very grounded currently. Okay, so then we've got the Lover's card here for where you're coming from. So you're looking for, like, you know, a proper commitment, like a full relationship, a lifelong kind of promised relationship, you know, like a beautiful relationship, where there's commitment and it's pure and it's healthy and you lot are doing great things together and growing together and all of that. You want that perfect union, really. That's what the Lover's card represents to me. I think my battery's gonna die. One sec. Hi guys, sorry about that. So yeah, that's where you are at. You want the real thing. And as the King of Swords, it will seem that you're quite decided on that. And you could be quite ruthless about that. Okay, so in the near past, we had the Three of Swords. So I don't know if this person let you down. Or this person really disappointed you in some way, which is maybe put your guards up. You may have seen something about this person that you didn't like. You could have found out something about this person that you didn't like. And it may have completely kind of disappointed you. You may also be waiting on this person to make a decision, or you may feel like a decision needs to be made. Sorry, that just came through. Or you may just want to make a commitment. Sorry. So the Three of Swords, there was some sadness in the past, and I think it's more of a disappointment that was had. Maybe there was some cross words that were said. Maybe this person says hurtful things, but it's because they're just so business minded that it's just sometimes they just say really stupid, hurtful things. Maybe. This could have also been an infidelity in the past. This person could have an addiction, possibly to women, men, sex, other things. That could have also caused a lot of disappointment in the past. But this person does, when they have met you, or you know, their feelings towards you are like you are, they have got very strong feelings towards you, and you are someone who they really feel a connection with. Yeah. So in the near future, we've got the 10, sorry, not near future, your intentions is the 10 of Wands. You may be prepared to go it alone. You may feel like you have to do so much, and your intentions may be to not do so much anymore. Your intentions may be to put down a burden, not care so much. You may not feel like investing in this relationship. At least invest in any kind of energy or enthusiasm. You know, you may be kind of leaving it all up to this person to kind of make the effort. That might be your intention. And we've got the King of Pentacles. So it could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that you're seeing at the moment. We've got two kings here. So you're feeling quite secure in the near future. You may feel like you've won this. He may spoil you with lots of things as well, and show you his wealth maybe, or just try to court you in that way. He may pull out all the stops with the King of Pentacles here. But you yourself feel very self-sufficient. So we've got the Magician card, the Tower card, and the Seven of Pentacles to clarify the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you may feel like the ball kind of is in your court, I feel. With the Magician card, it does speak about someone who has got things at their fingertips, who's very quick and nimble in their kind of responses, actions, planning. They're very sharp. And I just feel that you have this kind of access to that kind of energy, or you are that way naturally, where you just feel very resourceful. There's things available to you. I think you feel kind of smug, or like you're sitting pretty. And with the Tower card here, I think you could be kind of looking to see what you could possibly get from this connection. I think there is money involved. I think this person is looking to possibly, I don't know, maybe give you money or help you with a business. But it could, this person could be talking a lot as well. They could be doing a lot of talking, and in actual fact, not be able to give as much as they say they're going to give, or they're not really in that kind of position. And then it ends with confusion, with the Moon card, fear as well. Confusion, not knowing, not seeing the truth. This person could start to become quite vague, possibly in the near future. But I think you do have a lot of power here. This person may start to realize that, they can't really win your heart as well with money and things, that they have to be able to invest more. And I think they realize that maybe when they start to see possibly that, you're not that emotionally attached to this person, simply maybe because you maybe realize that there is this devil energy about them that maybe you're just not too sure about, and you want the real thing. You want to feel comforted, and you want to feel like, this person's there for you, and there's like a real kind of soul connection. But this person, although they're not superficial, I think they're more business minded, so they may not really be inclined to really get involved emotionally with things. They're more about what makes sense, and they're about that life, I feel. And yeah, I think you're gonna just start to think, well, he's or she's going to start to think, well, what can I really get out of this? If this person isn't actually, if I'm investing into something that actually nothing's going to happen, then what's the point? But it's not so much what's the point. They're realizing that I think money is not going to get them these things. They need to be able to show that they can emotionally connect, that they are genuine, you know. And I think that's where their fear starts to creep in, when they have to actually look to, you know, and actually get involved with their emotions. I think that's not going to be the easiest thing for them. But a big truth will be revealed. And I think that big truth basically is him realizing, or her realizing, that all these things they may give you is not going to be enough to buy your heart. Or that furthermore, they're not as clever as they thought they were. Maybe in trying to always be one step ahead of you, they may not realize that actually you're one step ahead of them, which you are. You know, and I think as you pull away, it seems that's when they actually make that decision. And when I say pull away, I just mean like you just don't really like you're not holding the torch for the relationship anymore. You're kind of like, okay, well, the torch is here. Like, if you want to relight it, you know, go for it. But I'm not going to hold it either. Like let's just see what comes, kind of thing. But you are looking for the real thing. So this person's got to come with that. Let's see. All right, let's pull some Amira Love Oracle cards for you for November, dear Taurus. Taurus, November. Okay, so base of the deck, you've got Beauty Queen. So don't forget that you are a beauty queen, dear Taurus. You're very beautiful. It could be that you're very attractive to this person. We do have the Devil card here, so this person is very, very much attracted to you. And they're willing to kind of, I think, treat you and spoil you by the looks of things. Okay, so we've got mature man. There could be an age difference in this relationship. This person could be a lot older than you, or you them. You've then got karma. That is the obstacle at the moment, is karma. So there could be a possible kind of karmic link here that you guys need to kind of work through together as a couple. And that could also be what the Five of Coins is about. We've then got control. This person may be controlling. I was kind of expecting this card to come out. Yeah, this person could be quite controlling, and it could be kind of a bit of a game of control. Often with karmic relationships, you have those kind of issues, like control issues, obsession, I don't know, narcissistic kind of relationships. Like you always have this kind of weird and difficult and sometimes euphoric, you know, relationships. So it looks like that's what seems to be bringing you together, is an issue of control. So that's interesting though, because as you release the burden, your intentions are to release the burden. Once that control is kind of left by you, where you no longer try to control things, that's where he starts, or she starts, to make a decision as she moves forward. And I think she starts to kind of or he starts to try to get in with you. Okay, so you see them as an open relationship. So this disappointment could have been where you have found out something about this person you didn't like, and it possibly was about a third party. There is another 3 at the end of this reading too, so there is a chance here as well that this person is just deciding you amongst others, or deciding to be with you out of a choice of others. So then we've got the brunette female. How what they're learning in this relationship. So you're learning about open relationships. Sorry, I almost skipped your card. And yeah, I think you're just learning to not be so attached in relationships and learning to be detached. And they're learning about, I think they're just learning about beauty and how beauty, like, can possibly, like I said, be their downfall in some way, or that I think they just find you very, very beautiful, and I think they like beautiful things. I think they like beautiful women, or beautiful men, and they like you for that, or they like, you know, your kind of slightly glamorous femininity or style. So then we've got money. So money was an issue. So you see them as money. You may see them as quite wealthy, or at least very generous. And they see you as the fair males. They see you as young, possibly impressionable. They do see that you are smart, and like you have your head screwed on. You're quite kind of clever. You may leave them not. I think they quite enjoy this kind of banter that I think, or kind of exchange that you guys have. It keeps them on their toes. Maybe in a world where maybe they're always right, maybe you give them a kind of challenge, and this is what they like. And it's about control as well. This challenge is about control, and playing maybe with control, the ideas of control. So yeah. So yeah, they see you as quite young, I think, yeah, and as impressionable and maybe idealistic. And you see them as money. We've got the beauty queen here. So I think this person is probably mature, most probably a mature man, as we've got here. And I think they just see you as very beautiful. And I think you enjoy your time together, and because of this whole kind of mental stimulation that's caused, you seem to end up kind of winning out in this mental exchange. Although there was a disappointment in the past, maybe you thought this person was mature and could offer you something real, because it was the Two of Cups kind of energy, and you could tell this person genuinely liked you. But I think they're just a bit too much of a business head and like control, a bit too much for your liking. I think this person's quite picky as well, possibly even critical. Okay, November. Okay, so base of the deck, we've got regeneration. I love this card. It's so pretty. So yeah, you've got a brand new start, I think, ahead of you. You're doing things differently this time round, I think. Yes, it's almost like you're possibly being reborn, and that's quite interesting because you do have, I think, a full moon in your sign pretty soon, if it hasn't happened already. So this month, I think every Scorpio season you get a full moon in your sign. So it's a time for a fresh start if you wanted it, a time for releasing old habits that no longer kind of serve you, as they say. So yeah, this month is a time of regeneration, most definitely for you. And the actual sun will be in Scorpio, yeah, so be right opposite the moon in your sign. Okay, so then we've got mending. Yeah, so you're mending. Something good is happening here. Never-ending story. And then we've got to be fair. I think to be fair is about karma, never-ending story. Maybe there's some sort of past life issue here that you guys are, well, you are mending. Once this is mended, I think that there'll be a regeneration. You will feel renewed. Yeah, maybe ready for a new start, a new beginning. There will be more positivity mentally, most definitely, as you work through this karmic experience that you're maybe going through with this person. You are one step ahead. You do seem to have your head screwed on and stuff, and you're learning how to be more detached. I think in relationships, I think that's really important. I think for Taurians, because I think you do have the tendency, probably by your nature of sign, to be too, once you get attached, you get attached. So you have to be really good at not not becoming detached without good reason, or without, knowing the coast is clear, I guess you could say. So I think it is a really important, great lesson that you're learning. You are also learning that you're very, very beautiful, very much sought after, and yeah. So maybe your confidence is always also going to peak um, this month, and you are mending. Yeah, things are getting better. Unresolved issues will be dealt with. So yeah, enjoy the ride, I guess. So that's your reading. If you enjoyed it, please do like the video. Share as well if you know a Taurian that may find this video helpful. Subscribe, and if you want your own reading, my details in the description box below. And also, if you want to buy any of these cards, the links will also be down below as well. So yeah, take good care. See you next month. All right, bye.